and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be doing a create a sim of 5 different women that are going to be living in San Myshuno. So this is the new city that we get with the Sims 4 City Living, which is an expansion pack. You've probably heard me talking about it. And the video before this was a little bit about the women's lives in the city. So the idea was that I would do a machinima story of the women's lives instead of actually doing a review or anything, because a lot of people do reviews. I'm not one of these people that can retain a lot of information at once, so it was better for me to be creative, I guess, and do something that would be in a story form, because that's what I enjoy doing. And reviews, I guess they're not really for me. I try every now and then to attempt at doing one, but I have not shared a few review videos in the past just because I haven't been very happy with them. But anyway, the idea for these women's lives was the fact that I would be showing you a little bit of what's in the new expansion, and you could see some of the items, etc. And I think that another decision as to why I decided to do it that way was because a massive concern for me with like expansion packs, game packs and stuff packs is that I really want game-changing stuff. So for me to put in new items that you can have like in an everyday life, etc., would be really cool. And I think the initial worry for me was with City Living, maybe it would only be those items in that world. I tried to make it come across that there are lots of different things that you can apply to your own game, and it will really change the process of how you play it, which is really cool because a lot of those items you can take out of the City Living and you can put all over your own worlds of like Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, wherever you choose to build or wherever you choose to play, and you could use them anywhere. So anyway, the first character is Gabrielle Lancaster. I think I actually changed her surname, but I tried to go with just really amazing outfits for these girls, and there are so many different just variations of outfits, and that's what I love, to sort of mix it up a bit. And you may notice that there are some items from other packs, but that's just because it's really tricky to make it only City Living. I wish that I could have, and I think that if I'd have disabled all the other expansions or like game packs and stuff packs, that would have been possible. But I didn't want to mess up all my other games, so I thought, you know what, I'll just leave them in. But Gabriella has an absolutely stunning party outfit, so not sure if you caught that, I hope you did, but honestly, I'm so excited about the clothes. I find that with the clothes in the recent months that we've had content, we've got a lot of bright colours into our wardrobes. And I actually really like that because a lot of these colours are very daring, but it's fantastic because all the girls just contrasted each other perfectly in what they were wearing, and they have like really bright outfits and they stood out, and yeah, I thought it was really cool. So I think during the video, I'll actually link the video on this one, so if you haven't seen it yet, it should be popping up on the screen now, but I'll also put it in the description below. And yeah, you could see that throughout, I did try and change the outfits as much as possible, just because I really love the choicing of what we get with City Living. But of course, it's not all about the women's outfits. We get some fantastic male outfits as well. I just didn't have like the time to put all the outfits in, but maybe in the future when I get a little bit better at machinimas and a little bit better at time as well. Because I don't have a lot of that with these machinimas. They take me like a day and a half to do. So when I figure out how to do them a little bit faster, then maybe I will do like a male version and then a women's version, but I really can't promise anything because honestly, they consume like 99% of my life at the moment. But anyway, so we're now on to Madeline Landers. So Madeline is the woman that lives in the penthouse with her politician husband. I hope it came across in the machinima. I tried to make their relationship look, I don't know, a little bit like it was put on, I guess. So it's not like a happy relationship. He's supposed to be a corrupt politician as well, because I love that so much for The Sims, not for real life, of course. But fantastic, a brilliant story as well. He was being really corrupt in the town whilst I was filming the machinimas, and loads of Sims were coming over to him and holding up these boards and just like being a little bit aggressive and falling out with him. I would just delete them as I went, because I have this mod called the MC Commander mod, and every single time that a Sim does something that I don't want them to do, I click a button and they disappear. It might sound awful, but it's so helpful, like especially when you get a sim that's in a really awkward position. Like for instance, if you want a sim to sit somewhere and then another sim comes along and sits in that place, it gets pretty annoying. But I'm glad that I discovered that. So anyway, Madeline has a fantastic evening outfit. I think that I would wear that myself actually. It's so nice. And I love all the different colours as well. And I think that it's amazing because not only are the colours bright of the clothing, but sometimes the patterns change, which is really cool because I can't even imagine how much effort that must have taken. But I would love to speak to the person that designs these outfits and just see what they wear themselves, because honestly, like they must have some really wacky choosing of clothes, I would imagine. But anyway though, I did use a little bit of custom content only for the eyelashes, I think. So if you see some really long eyelashes, unfortunately that isn't in City Living, that is just me putting in eyelashes. I did consider removing them, but then I thought, well, hang on. People that do YouTube videos use custom content all the time. So it's not like exactly false advertisement or anything, especially as I'm stating it on this video. So it should be absolutely fine. Yes, I do use a little bit of custom content, and I know that a lot of people ask where I get stuff from. I really have to write it down in future because honestly, I forget. I have like a memory of a goldfish. I forget stuff within like 5 seconds of downloading it. I'm like, oh, I don't know where I got it from. So apologies for that. But next time I download stuff, I will start writing it down because that would be super helpful, especially if you want the exact characters and things. But I think I'll put them on the Sims 4 gallery with no custom content, so you can download them as they are with no CC. And you can find them really easily then. Anyway though, moving on to Nora. So Nora is the girl who lives in the shabby apartment. Is that the right word? Oh my goodness, it's so bad. Like, the standard of living there is awful. So I hope you enjoy playing in that apartment because I've had so much fun there. I actually preferred doing her machinima scenes to Madeline's because Madeline is supposed to be like, I guess, one of the richest. I think they all are quite well off, but Nora, unfortunately, is living in the apartment, which has got a lot of things wrong with it and it needs a lot of TLC. And I was trying for ages to get a clear shot of the rats because you actually get rat holes or like mouse holes, whatever you like to call them, but you get them. And I saw them working because I was in the room with somebody else that was recording some things for the Sims 4 City Living, like when we went to go and trial it in Guildford in London. And I thought that was fantastic. So I tried to get it in the machinima myself, but unfortunately it didn't work out. I spent like, I'm gonna say about a half an hour of my time just sat there, just ready to catch these rats, but none of them came out. So it's just my luck that they didn't. But we get some really cool traits for building. So that's got to be one of my favorite things about the expansion pack, just the amount of different traits we get. I think my favorite is the haunted one, but I haven't seen it in full works yet. Like, I haven't seen any ghosts. What I have seen though is I've seen that all the taps break, which is an experience that is a little bit similar to my own haunted story, but I'm gonna share that after Halloween at some point, I think, because I just haven't had time to get around to doing it. Anyway though, putting Nora in her outfits. She has some really cool outfits. I think that I like the bright colours that she wears. I did decide to change her hair colour as well. So she will be a little bit more red by the end. I guess like a reddy gingery colour, but it's really nice. Anyway though, this is Lexi. So Lexi is supposed to have a very black and white fashion sense. I thought that it would probably contrast the others because I think that if you look at someone like Nora who has a very bright, colourful fashion sense compared to someone that has black and white fashion sense, they look really good together. So that's why I did sort of Lexi in those colours. But Lexi is the one that I think you would probably least assume the fact that she's a gamer. And I get told a lot in person that I don't look like a gamer. But I don't think that a gamer has a particular look to them. So I really try to move away from the stereotype of, oh, you look like a gamer, let's put her in glasses, you know, let's do that sort of stuff. Anybody can be a gamer. So I thought it was really cool to have this very fashionable woman with her black and white, really cool clothes, just go to GeekCon because you know, I know people that do that, and I think that hopefully maybe in years to come people move away from the stereotype of, oh, this person looks like a gamer, because anybody can enjoy games. So I thought that was a really cool storyline for Lexi, and GeekCon is one of my favourite festivals. I've only gone to a few. So far I've tried out the Romance Festival, I've tried out the one where you prank people, the prankster one. I've been to GeekCon and the flea market. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you, the flea market is absolutely amazing. I love it. And I got really upset the other day because I just missed it and I was actually devastated. So that was a really sad moment for me because I love flea markets. I do. That's what I do when I go to Florida. I go to little flea markets and stuff because that's really cool. And I like to see what you can get there, but sometimes you can get some really shifty people selling you stuff. I went to one flea market when I was about 13, and this woman was trying to sell me engagement rings, and I was like, I really don't want one. I'm 14 or I'm 13, however old I was. So yeah, that's what happened. But anyway though, Lexi is in one of my favourite dresses, which looks like it's just been brought off a catwalk, to be honest. It looks so good, and it's the sort of thing my mum would probably wear because it's like black and it's really fashionable, and I think it looks really good. But yeah, my mum always wears clothes like that, so I think that she would definitely have that dress, which I thought was really cool. So I definitely wanted to have somebody in that one because it's got to be one of my favourites. And it was strange because she does wear for her party wear like a red outfit, but I just thought that was nice to sort of like contrast the whole look. She doesn't unfortunately wear that in the story machinima though. So she just wears like her day outfit, which is like a caftan and a hat, which I really like, but it's base game. I wish that we got another hat like that with City Living, just because I like to wear hats. Moving on to Carrie Moulton. So Carrie Moulton is the last one of the pack. So she has a very colourful clothes fashion sense as well. I'm not sure where her hair comes from. I think maybe it's base game. I hope it is. It might be from another stuff pack, game pack, or expansion though. I'm not too sure. But one of the first things I did was her makeup, because I sort of knew what I wanted her to wear. I wanted to wear like a really bright colour, because she can pull off bright colours. Oh my goodness, she looks fantastic by the end. I think she has like one of my favourite outfits on. I definitely couldn't pull off the stuff that she's wearing just because it's so bright. But no, I absolutely loved it, and I love her apartment. It's got to be one of my favourites. I think they used it in the trailer of City Living, but I thought it looked so good and I had to use it, so I thought I would put Carrie there, just because it really suited her like bright, colourful personality. So then moving on to her evening wear, she has like an amazing red dress on, and that is used in the machinima, which I was really excited about using. I don't think I've ever seen a dress like that in my life. Then for a party wear, she ends up with a really pretty blue dress. I was very much stuck on the makeup. I heard a rumour recently that we're going to get a tool that you can sort of change the opacity of the makeup. I would love that personally, because a lot of these get to work colours are just too bright. So I think I just ended up with the base game stuff and a little bit of custom content for her makeup look. But anyway, that is the end of the Create a Sim. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see your future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.